can do with rational functions. We are going to focus on adding and subtracting. Be good background for the future. So today you'll watch this video, assuming you're watching it because you hear me, right? And then tomorrow in class, I'll go over a few more and you can ask me questions. And then on Wednesday, you'll have a short quiz. So let's look at 6 over x squared minus 4 plus 2 over x squared minus 5x plus 6. So there's steps we use to simplify or solve, or however you want to look at it. So first, we factor the denominators. So let's see, I'm going to rewrite. So 6 over x squared minus 4 is really x in parentheses squared minus 2 squared. So that factors into x plus 2 times x minus 2 plus 2 over, and you can use Xbox if you want to, but you don't need to. Really, we're just looking for what adds to be negative 5 and multiplies to be 6. So that's going to be negative 6 and 1. No, it's not, because negative 6 times 1 is negative 6, right? Try again, huh? All right. Let's try negative 3 and negative 2. That's better. X minus 3 times x minus 2. So after you factor, the next step is to find the least common denominator. And this is actually simpler than with numbers because in this case we just need to include every single factor we see. So we have an x plus 2, an x minus 2, an x minus 3, and we already counted x minus 2, okay? So our LCD in this case is x plus 2 times x minus 2 times x minus 3. And then from here, you multiply to find new numerators. And what I mean by that is we're going to look for essentially what's missing, right? So 6 over x plus 2 times x minus 2. These are both in there. We're missing the x minus 3. So I'm going to multiply by x minus 3 on the top and x minus 3 on the bottom. For 2 over x minus 3, x minus 2, the x minus 3 and the x minus 2 are both there, but we're missing the x plus 2. So multiply by x plus 2 on top and bottom. So now our denominator is the same for both of these. So we can rewrite and combine into a single fraction. So we have the 6 times x minus 3 in a numerator, and then we'll add 2 times x plus 2. The denominator of our fraction then is x plus 2, x minus 2, x minus 3. And remember, the order of those factors doesn't matter. You can write them in whatever order you want. And then we'll just simplify. So this is 6x minus 18 plus 2x plus 4 all over our denominator. And then we can simplify one more time. And if we do that, 6x plus 2x is 8x. Negative 18 plus 4, negative 14 over x plus 2 times x minus 2 times x minus 3. And so there's our simplified sum. I'll show you 2 more. For this next one, let's do 3x over x squared plus 5x minus 6. Sorry, plus 6 plus x minus 2 over x squared plus 2x minus 3. So first we'll factor the denominators. So for this first one, we're looking for what adds to be 5 and multiplies to be 6. So we have 3x over, and then as far as the denominator, 3 plus 2 is 5, 3 times 2 is 6. It's x plus 3, x plus 2. And then we have x minus 2 over, we're looking for what adds to be 2 and multiplies to be negative 3. So that's 3 and negative 1. So x plus 3, x minus 1. So then our LCD, least common denominator, is x plus 3. You know what, I'm going to write it down below just to be consistent. LCD, x plus 3, x plus 2, x minus 1. Okay? And so then for the first fraction, we have x plus 3 and x plus 2. We're missing x minus 1. So I'll multiply by that on top and bottom. Over here we have x plus 3 and x minus 1. We're missing x plus 2. So then we end up with 3x times x minus 1 plus x minus 2 times x plus 2 all over x plus 3 times x plus 2 times x minus 1. So then we have 3x squared minus 3x plus, and since x minus 2 and x plus 2 is difference of squares, I know that equals x squared minus 4, but you could also multiply it through over x plus 3, x plus 2, x minus 1. Simplify one more time. 3x squared plus x squared is 4x squared. And then we have minus 3x minus 4 all over x plus 3, x plus 2 times x minus 1. And there's our answer. For our last problem, let's do a minus 1 over 3a cubed minus 75a minus 5 over 3a. So this looks a little different than the ones we've done, but the process is the same. We'll factor the denominators. So a minus 1 over, well, I know I can take out a 3a, so I'm going to do that first. 3a, then I'm left with a squared minus 25 minus 5 over, and then 3a you really can't do anything with. And I can actually factor one more time because a squared minus 25 can be written as a squared minus 5 squared. So I know that this is really 3a times a plus 5 times a minus 5 minus our 5 over 3a. So then our least common denominator is 3a times a plus 5 times a minus 5. And then when I look over here at the second piece, 3a has already been taken care of, so we're good. So it looks like the fraction on the left is fine. The denominator is what we want it to be. And then for 5 over 3a, we'll have to multiply by a plus 5 and a minus 5 to get 3a times a plus 5 times a minus 5 in our denominator. So then if I put this together, a minus 1 and then minus 5 times a plus 5 times a minus 5 all over 3a times a plus 5 times a minus 5. which is a minus 1 minus 5. So I know that a plus 5 times a minus 5 is a squared minus 25. We saw that up above, but you could always multiply through if you wanted to. 3a, a plus 5, a minus 5. We're getting there. So we have a minus 1 minus 5a squared minus 5 times negative 25, which is plus 125, all over 3a times a plus 5 times a minus 5. Simplify one last time. We have negative 5a squared plus a, negative 1 plus 125 is a positive 124, all over 3a times a plus 5 times a minus 5.